Hi, I'm Sonia, and welcome to my channel, Life Over 60. In today's video, we're going to talk about retinoids. What are they? What types are there? What do they do? And we're going to talk about I think a fairly newish skincare ingredient that, I don't know, might be a rival for retinoids or give it a run for its money. But before we do talk about that, let's talk about retinoids and let's talk about what they are. So retinoids are a group of vitamin A derivatives that have been proven to improve acne, stimulate collagen, improve collagen density, and to help with hyperpigmentation. All retinoids kind of fall into four categories. You have retinoic acid, you have retinol, you have retinol esters, and you have retinaldehyde. We're going to just really be talking about the first two, retinoic acid and retinol, because that's kind of the most common forms of retinoids that everybody seems to know about. So one of the things with the retinoid is that there's an active ingredient in it, and that is what repairs photoaging or sun damage, which reduces the fine lines and wrinkles, and which alleviates acne, and that is called retinoic acid. And our skin can only use retinoids that are either retinoic acid or that can be converted to retinoic acid. So when we talk about retinoic acid, we're talking about really one of two products. One is called Tretinoin, and it's something that's only available by prescription, and also adapalene. This is also a retinoic acid. It's not as strong though as Tretinoin, and with this particular one, if you're getting like a dosage of 1%, then you can buy that over the counter. Anything higher than that, then that has to be by prescription. So because these products, their ingredient is retinoic acid, that means that our skin uses it right away. It's bioavailable to our skin. So it gets absorbed right away. It gets put to work right away. Whereas retinol, it goes through a conversion process, and it's a two-step conversion process. The first step in the process is it goes through and comes out as retinol, and then that retinol is then processed into retinoic acid. So this is a longer process, and that means that the final product, the retinol, is not going to be as strong as the Tretinoin, for example. In fact, some studies have shown that Tretinoin is like 20 times faster to work than retinol, and that to see results with Tretinoin, you're going to see results in 3 to 6 months, whereas with retinol, you're going to see results which can take up to 12 months. So what does that mean? Does that mean that we should all rush over to our dermatologist and get a prescription for Tretinoin? Maybe yes, maybe no. One of the things with Tretinoin is it can cause redness, peeling, irritation to the skin. And that's why it's so important with anyone that's first starting out with Tretinoin. You start at a low dose and you introduce it slowly to your skin. And that can mean that you do it once a day or once every 2 days or even every 3 days. You want to be able to see how your skin reacts. And if a person has super sensitive skin, well, Tretinoin may never really be the right product then for them. Retinol is going to be likely less irritating because it's just not as strong. It can still cause irritation and it can still cause, redness of the skin. However, like I say, it can be less strong. But again, it's something to be started slowly. Make sure that your skin isn't irritated by it. The other thing to know about and to consider is that both Tretinoin and retinol are photosensitive. That means that you should not use them during the day, that it's not going to interact well with the sunlight. So they're used in the PM. As well, for Tretinoin, if a woman is pregnant or is breastfeeding, or if a person has eczema, or if they're sunburnt, they should it's not recommended that they use Tretinoin. And that certainly is something that before you start on a program with this, you're going to be talking over your skincare needs with your dermatologist, so you can raise any concerns with him or her. Now, what about this other new ingredient that I was alluding to at the beginning of my video? Well, it is called Bakuchiol. So what is Bakuchiol? Well, it's found in the seeds and the leaves of the Bakuchiol plant. And studies are showing that it has similar properties to that of retinol. Not Tretinoin, but retinol, in that, it's going to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to help with acne. It's going to help with hyperpigmentation. So it's showing a lot of promise, and a lot of studies have shown, well, a lot of studies. I don't think there's been a ton of studies done, but the studies that have been done are showing that the results are quite similar to that of retinol. And I think one of the main things that they've shown is that it is not irritating to your skin. So if you're a person that has really super sensitive skin, then perhaps Bakuchiol is something to start out with, and just to see how your skin reacts. Another thing too with Bakuchiol is because it is plant derived, then it is vegan, and that may be maybe something that you want in your skincare. I'm trying to find I think some of the the vitamin A derivatives, some of the retinols or the retinoic acid, they can be vegan or not. So you'd have to double check on the product that you're getting whether or not it is vegan, if that again is of a concern to you. A couple of other things that are worth noting about Bakuchiol is the fact that you can use it AM or PM. It's not photosensitive. As well, it is actually a very powerful antioxidant, which you've talked about before, is very good to have an antioxidant on our skin. So I find it very interesting that, there's a newer player in the whole anti-aging world, if you will. It's great that there's a new product out there that is really good for people that have super sensitive skin, that, that it's well tolerated, and that it's something that can be used both morning and night. And it's just another alternative. I think it's great when we have alternatives in our skincare. I know for myself, I use Tretinoin. My skin is not sensitive, although when I started, I did notice that I had some peeling of my skin, but I backed off. I was using it, I started every day, then I went to every second day, and I had started with a very low dose as well. And now I just apply it every night, and yeah, I have no irritation, no redness, no drying of my skin, no peeling of my skin, and I can use it every day. But everybody is different. Everybody's skin is different. And we just all have to pay attention to our skincare and really do those tests. When you're introducing that new product, take the time to introduce it properly, to introduce it slowly. Well, that concludes today's little tutorial. I hope you have found it interesting, and I'll be looking for some new ingredients to talk about on the next video. That's all for today. You enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in that next video. And before you go, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And if you want to know when I'm posting a new video, just hit on that subscribe button and you'll get notified. Thank you.